Have you ever had a Mexican Cheeto? How about a Frito Chili Pie? Or what about Beer and Bacon Pancakes? Well, at Lulu's in Allston, comfort food is getting crazy, and hungry customers are eating it up. Brand new to Boston's biggest hipster neighborhood, Lulu's has quickly become a local favorite for their 50 craft beers on draft, dozens of creative flavor-packed dishes, and a large, laid-back, sun-soaked dining room. But the sunniest part of Lulu's by far is the personality of executive chef Sarah Wade. Sarah grew up in Oklahoma and worked in Texas, North Carolina, and Connecticut before coming to Boston. And along the way, she's collected plenty of delicious recipes.
A lot of these menu items I was thinking about the other day have some sort of story behind them from my travels.
Like the Mexican Cheetos, first shown to her by a sous chef back in Texas.
Mexican Cheetos essentially is a Mexican product called a Durito, D-U-R-I-T-O. This is how they start out. They're dry little pasta. They're very hard. You drop it in hot grease and it puffs probably like 4 times its size. Here they come. I giggle every time we cook these things. They amuse me. Look at it. How can that not make you laugh every day? We toss them in a powdered cheese. And then they come with the salsa tapatio, which is a very traditional Mexican spicy sauce. It's crunchy like a Cheeto and it has that heavy, cheesy flavor to it, and then you get to dip it in the sauce and it kind of cuts through it. Most people are like, what is that? I have to try it. And it's only $3, so most of the people try and people will come back and be like, oh my gosh, it was so good, it's so cool.
Much of the menu at Lulu's is made for snacking and sharing, like the warm, soft pretzel bites with cheese sauce, a hand-rolled meatball inspired by a recipe from Sarah's mother, and a crispy flatbread with tomato, bacon, onions, greens, and torched blue cheese.
I put the blue cheese on there and then I take my torch and I torch it. It brings out all the sweetness and sugar in the blue cheese, which is so different and so nice compared to just roasting it off in the oven.
Just about everything here goes great with beer, especially Lulu's wings, which are brined for 24 hours, then slow smoked with mesquite wood.
Most people actually order them without the sauce on them, or a lot of times the sauce on the side, because they're that good as just a wing. Because it's smoky, it tastes like Texas, it's awesome. When it's smoking in there, it lightly smells like a barbecue joint in here. Yeah, I totally feel like I'm in Texas again.
When it comes to burgers, there's a couple of options, but for the serious eater, there's only one you need to know: the Badass Burger.
The Badass Burger. It has a lot of layers to it. The beef itself is our beef grind that we have made for us. It's on a griddled brioche bun. From there it goes with the beer cheese soup, the braised short ribs, and a sunny side egg. Now that's badass. And it also comes with chili cheese fries just because we wanted to make it as ridiculous as possible.
When it comes to entrees here, comfort food rules, like Lulu's short rib mac and cheese featuring cavatappi pasta in a sauce of cream, butter, white cheddar, and believe it or not, Velveeta.
No shame in Velveeta. You want to know what? When it tastes good, I have no shame in using Velveeta. Good stuff.
And since she doesn't mind using Velveeta, it should come as no surprise that Sarah also enjoys using Fritos in one of her dishes, namely the Wild Game Frito Chili Pie.
The Wild Game Chili is a mix of wild boar and buffalo, and then Frito Chili Pie, Fritos, yes, the Fritos. The chili goes on top, then you get sour cream, shredded Cabot cheddar, and a little bit of scallions. It's crunchy, it's salty, it's fun, it's different.
No matter what time you get a craving for all this great food, you're in luck, because Lulu serves dinner every night until 1 a.m. And on the weekends, they do an over-the-top brunch with dishes like the down and dirty white trash hash.
White trash hash is tater tots, shredded short ribs, 2 poached eggs, and hollandaise sauce. It is the best hangover cure you'll ever have.
Except maybe for the hair of the dog pancakes, featuring a triple stack of bacon-infused beer-battered pancakes topped with Bloody Mary butter.
It was basically a savory pancake. It's such a play on everything that happened the night before and everything you need the day of, and they're really, really good.
And so is everything Sarah makes, because just one meal at Lulu's and you'll know that this is a chef who's truly found her calling.
This is definitely my passion at the end of the day. It's tough, it's hard, you get burned, you work crazy hours, but when you see people that enjoy your food and they enjoy what you're doing, you know, yeah, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. Keep going, kids.